4 months ago, Nvidia dropped the RTX 50 series, and everything's kind of gone downhill since. Melting cables, missing parts, and straight up lies from the marketing team. I'm Shelly, and this is the worst GPU launch ever. Also, I'd really appreciate it if you drop a like and subscribe. Only 0.6% of my viewers are actually subscribed, so it would help out a lot. With that out of the way, enjoy the video. On January 6, 2025, Nvidia unveiled the 50 series at their big launch event, promising availability starting January. Spoiler, it wasn't. They sold out in 5 minutes. That's how long it takes me to write a grocery list. I could have written one and missed the entire drop. And they promised affordability. The reality, a 5080 costs $1,500 in the first 5 minutes, not the $999 they bragged about. That's not just a price hike, that's a robbery with extra steps. Eventually, people started actually getting their cards, and that's when everything got worse somehow. With Nvidia still convincing people you could buy a 50 series card not off of a scalper for a reasonable price instead of $3,000, people were starting to realize that maybe the production was a bit rushed. The worst cases coming from the 5080 and 90. About 5 people have reported that their power cables have melted. If people keep buying these, imagine how many will have melted in a couple years. People have also started opening their GPUs to find the issues, just to find even more issues. In about 1 in 200 cards, the card is just missing its ROP, which stands for Raster Operations Pipeline. If you guess that sounds important, you aren't that far off. ROP is a final stage in the GPU process before it gets sent to your monitor. The ROP isn't necessarily necessary. See what I did there? Anyways, the ROP is just basically for more performance. The more you have, the better performance. When you have 0, your performance is absolute dog. The fact that the design of the 5090 leaves it theoretically vulnerable to catch fire eventually is also kind of hilarious, not to mention the fact that its driver support is so bad, I would rather set up Arch Linux the manual way twice. Nvidia's market team has one job: spin disaster into hype. And they're great at doing that terribly. They literally said, oh, the 50 series sold out the 40 series in 5 weeks. Yeah, because back then only the 4090 was out. They're comparing 4 GPUs to 1. That's not sales, that's statistical gymnastics. They're also claiming about 2 to 3 times the amount of performance, which is why you should never get your hopes up. At this point, Nvidia is pretty much just gaslighting people. Can't even blame the people for being angry at Nvidia because the cards have lower VRAM than expected. The people want what they were promised. It's like we're pawns in Nvidia's big chess game or whatever. Their whole marketing scheme is literally trust me, bro. Right now, I'm just happy I have an AMD card because this drama is too much for me. Thanks to this post on r/outoftheloop for helping me get most of this information, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next one.